Hello, I'm back. In a recent video I stated that disagreements about illegal immigration could have been avoided if the United Nations had set out, as part of their founding charter, a clear set of mandatory rules for immigration which would automatically apply to every country in the world. Of course, since then, tensions surrounding the issue have risen due to the many riots that have swept the country following last week's knife attack in Southport. A major problem is the amount of incorrect information found on social media, such as the post which triggered the first riot. This claimed the attacker was a Muslim refugee who had only arrived in the country last year. Not true, he's the son of Christians and was born in Cardiff in August 2006. Now there are calls for better control of migration, including greater cooperation with other countries, stronger deterrence, and quicker removal of those who have no right to remain. To that end, it would make sense when a refugee arrives in a designated safe country for them to be legally obliged to inform the authorities where they want to claim asylum. For example, say an asylum seeker who wants to come to the UK arrives in Italy from North Africa. They state why they wish to claim asylum and where they want to go. The authorities will then collect all the details while asking for the names of 2 other countries where the asylum seeker will be willing to live in case their first choice rejects them. Of course, some will insist on bypassing the first safe country in order to head straight for their preferred destination. In those cases, it would be prudent for the above-mentioned policy to state that, in addition to automatic return to the country of origin, any refugee found to have bypassed a safe country for whatever reason could be barred from claiming asylum for a minimum of 1 year, to be served consecutively for every safe country passed. In addition, many of them will be travelling without official ID, either because they don't own any or it was deliberately destroyed in an attempt to prevent the refugees' deportation. In this scenario, they will be automatically deported to the earliest known location of their journey, and if the ID was deliberately destroyed, an additional 1-year ban will be imposed. A 1-year ban would also be imposed if the refugee makes an incorrect declaration, such as falsely claiming they were forced to leave their country to escape persecution due to their religion and/or sexuality. Of course, all this would require the security forces of each country to ensure refugees comply with the rules while doing their own job properly. Sadly, there's no guarantee of that at the moment, especially as the French border police, who receive lots of money from the UK, are constantly failing to stop dinghies being launched while escorting boats to our side of the channel when they should be taking them back to France. To tackle this, any country with a coastline, when encountering refugee boats, should have the automatic right to return them to the coastline they departed from. Another complication is that many foreign nationals, including those living in the country illegally, end up serving custodial prison sentences. This could be solved by requiring non-nationals convicted of a crime to be immediately deported and forced to serve the full custodial sentence at a detention facility in their country of primary citizenship. That country would be legally required to accept them and oversee the custodial sentence, which would be automatically imposed in place of any harsher sentence usually imposed in some areas. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like and share. Also, let me know what you think in the comments section. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and click the bell icon to be notified about new videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon.